Okay, so manual update of credit limit in BP is possible. Number 4, system can perform credit check at the time of order or when you do the delivery, sorry, or PGA. So you can tell the system when to perform the check and what should be the behavior, whether the system should give the warning message or it should give the error message. So these are the different checks which can be performed. The whole purpose of this functionality is at any point in time, system should allow us to control the credit of the customer. System should not allow to accept the sales order from the customer whose credit limit is already expired. Okay, and the last one is there are multiple reports, various different reports which will tell you what was the original limit and what is the total exposure. So various reports to compare the credit limit with actual exposure. Exposure means how much is already utilized by the customer. Out of the available credit limit, how much is already utilized by the customer is nothing but exposure. Now, out of these features, which features were available in SAP SD Credit Management? In ECC, there were SAP SD Credit Management and SAP FSCM Credit Management. Which of those features which are available in FSCM were available in SD? So this feature, automatic calculation of score, this was not available in SD. Okay, was not, because anyways, now we are not talking whether in S4. In S4, SD credit management is not available. So in SAP ECC, SAP has provided two ways of managing the customer credits. One is this one, and one is FSCM credit management. This is no more available in S4. And this FSCM credit management is the only way to perform credit management in S4. So in S4, there is only one way, that is FSCM credit management. In old credit management, in SD credit management, automatic calculation of score was not available. Okay, this is only available in FSCM credit management. Even this one, calculation of credit limit, was not available in SD credit management. But this one, manual update, system can perform the check, various different reports. These are the three features which were available in SD credit management also and FSCM credit management also. Now, as a SD consultant, very important question. If you are working as a SD consultant, who is responsible for if a customer is looking only for these features, manual update of credit limit, system can perform the credit check at the order, delivery or PGA level, and what are the different reports available for credit management. This is a 100% responsibility of the SD consultant. SD consultant is responsible for making sure that these features are working in SAP system. But if a customer is looking for advanced features like automatic calculation of score, automatic calculation of credit limits, to create the formulas, to get the data from the external agencies, okay, to integrate the external agencies with SAP systems so that you can get this scores from various different credit rating agencies and all, normally this is taken care by SAP FSCM consultant. Okay, and normally I cover these topics in detail for SAP FSCM course because those consultants are responsible for calculating the score and the credit limit of the customer. Okay, but if you know this is very good. It will definitely help you to work with the FSCM consultant and understand the overall credit management functionality. And that is the reason I recommend I have one video on YouTube where I explained this, how to calculate the credit limit by using the formulas which are available in SAP FSCM. Okay, so this is not directly relevant to you. They will never ask these questions in the exam, in the interviews also. You are not supposed as SD consultant You are not supposed to answer the questions on how the score is calculated, how the limit is calculated. Basic information is fine. Whatever you understood till now, that we can get the ratings from the agencies and all, that is basic information is fine. But the configuration and setting up the system to perform these activities, that is normally taken care by FSCM consultant. But still, if you want, you can watch that video. Even I'll do one thing, I'll upload that video also in our SAP SD training folder, which we are having, so that you also know how exactly it works. Maybe you are not directly responsible for that, but still that will help you understand how these additional features in SAP FSCM works. Okay, but as the consultant, we are responsible for understanding how to set up the credit management in FSCM, how to provide the limits, how to perform the checks, and how to generate different reports. Okay, any question here? Let me summarize. It is very important to understand. In SAP ECC, there are two ways in which credit management can be performed. Number one, you can use SAP SD credit management. Most of the customers who are using ECC, 70-80% of the customers who are using ECC, they are using this old credit management even today also. Second option is for those customers who wanted advanced features like automatic calculation of score, automatic calculation of credit limit. Those are the customers who already in ECC also are using FSCM. In S4HANA, this SD credit management is for the new customer who is implementing SAP S4HANA directly. They have only one option. They have to use SAP FS credit management if they want to perform the credit management functionality. But for those customers who are already using ECC, and now if they want to convert their system to SAP S4HANA, for them it is mandatory to convert their SD credit management data to FSCM credit management data. So that part we will be discussing during our session on system conversion. Okay, the common sessions that we are going to have at the end of this course. In that course, we will understand that if a customer is already using SAP SD credit management functionality, what this customer needs to do during the system conversion to convert his existing data to FSCM credit management. Okay, any questions on this?
FD32 is absolute.
FD32 is obsolete, yes. Any transaction to old SD credit management, that transaction is no more available. So here there was a transaction called as FD32. Yeah, FD32 was a transaction which we were using to update the credit limit. Now we are using transaction BP to update the credit limit, right? If I tried this transaction which was working very fine, if you go to ECC system, this transaction will definitely work. Try this in S4, you will get this error. A new function exists for this function, which means this function is no more available because SAP has provided the new functionality for this feature. Okay, so this functionality is no more available. If you want to use the credit management functionality, it has to be using transaction BP under FSCM credit management. Okay, this is the SAP note. If you go to this SAP note, you will be able to see the same information that you are trying to use a function which is no more available in S4HANA to be used in FSCM. So instead of using FD32, go to transaction BP and update your credit limit. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So now let's talk about how to set up the system, how to configure this FSCM credit management for our company that we created, for our sales organization that we created. Because as of now, the sales organization is to perform any check. And that is the reason, irrespective of how many sales orders you are creating for which customer, System will never tell you that whether the credit is available for that customer. It will just allow you to get on orders, perform the deliveries, and doing the billings, right? Let's assume this is a situation of a company. Currently, company is not using SAP. What is happening is if a customer is giving orders worth whatever amount, it is all maybe externally out of SAP. Maybe the manager is checking, he's verifying whether this order should be accepted. System, there is no check. System will allow you whatever orders you are entering, whatever deliveries you are doing, it will never stop you. But if system check that instead of manually manager is verifying each and every order, system should automatically perform the check. If we tell the system that see for this particular customer, we have a limit of 50,000. So we can only provide the material to this customer if his credit limit is not exceeded. So if he customer wants to place an order, first he has to clear his first bill. If his credit limit is available, then only we will be able to issue that order, right? So if that is the functionality that you are looking for, then you have to set up the credit management for your sales organization. Okay, so there are various you need to execute in SPRO. Obviously, first configure the system, okay, and then you have to update the master data. You have to go to transaction BP for your customer. You have to enter the credit limit. Okay, and finally, you need to tell the system that if this customer is giving me order and if his credit limit is not available, what should be the behavior? Even that also we can configure. We can tell the system this. So for this customer, don't uh, don't block the order. To continue with the order, just give the warning message so that the person who is entering this order should know that his credit limit is lower, but still because he is a good customer, we want to continue to. On the other hand, for this customer, is a very risky customer. Okay, we don't want to take the chance. If the credit limit is not available, clearly give the error that I cannot accept this order because your credit limit is not available. So those kind of settings we can do in the credit management component. Okay. So where are you going to do the configuration? Obviously, you will go to SPRO node.
Uh, uh, SAP screen is not visible. Are you?
No, I'm not. I'm not open. I'm opening now.
Okay.
I was just explaining you the concept. It has become slow. Yeah, now it is okay. So all the configurations, as you do in SD, same way you have to do in SPRO. Okay, the first important configuration, I have the screenshots for all this. I will send you the PPT, which will help you to understand even whatever we discussed, what is available, what is not available, what transactions are available. I got a very good PPT on that, which will help you understand the overall functionality. So the first thing that you need to do is in the enterprise structure, you have to go to definition. This is the same path where we configured the our sales organization, our distribution channel, right? So the same configuration you need to go. In financial accounting, again, now this is a little bit debatable topic. Like if it is coming under financial accounting, who will create the credit control area? Because this credit control area comes under financial accounting. But it is a decision you need to take with finance. Okay, even when you are working on dummy project in this training, I will not say this is a part of FI or this is a part of SD. You have to think together and you need to decide, okay, who will take care of this. Okay, but ultimately, because credit management functionality belongs to SD, I think SD should take care of this. Or maybe he can just request the FI counterpart that because this comes under your node, just please create it for me, just one activity. Okay, so define credit control area. What is credit control area? I will explain. First of all, I'm just creating a credit control area for my sales organization. So I'll click on new entry, similar to sales organizations and all things that we created. I'm clicking on new entry to create a new credit control area.